Spinderella cut it up one time. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oops. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Oh. Okay. Let's talk about it. Hey. On a sunny day, welcome to your happy hour podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're feeling fly and good and breezy.
Professional girl. 4 girls and a mic.
Starting to get the hang of it.
So today, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about relationships today, and we're not going to make it boring.
We never make anything boring.
Very true. So, actually, we're going to be talking about different titles and what they mean, including pet names, dating at the office.
Okay.
Can men and women be friends?
Oh. Actually, I agree. I think they can. But
Internet dating.
Okay.
Open relationships versus conventional.
Okay.
And,
That's real, though. There's a lot of that going on.
And men friendships versus women.
All right, let's talk about it, ladies.
Let's get into it.
That's musical.
So, different titles.
All right.
You know, it's stuff like seeing, dealing with someone, dating someone, going out with someone, hanging out. The list goes on.
And on.
Yeah,
too much.
I think
It gets very confusing, actually.
I think that like a lot of it is just to. I mean, when you start a relationship, you're afraid to get hurt. Even when you're deep in love for years, like, I mean, the fear is always in the back, you know? You're always afraid to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that by giving names that are unclear, like seeing and so on, it makes it as if you're involved, but not really. Like, you can drop it at any second and be like, well, I was just seeing her anyway. Oh, I was just dealing with him anyway.
I think at the beginning it's normal because you haven't established anything yet. You're still getting to know someone. So I think using terms like seeing someone, or if you're only having sex, maybe dealing.
Yeah.
But, it's still, you like the person, but, to be using those terms like seeing someone like 5-6 months in is a cop-out. And it's someone that does not want to commit to you. And I think that is a major cop-out.
Men or women?
I don't know. I agree with you. And at the same time, I recognize that sometimes you hit a spot in a relationship where you're like, I don't know what the hell we're doing here. And I don't know anymore. I love you. I like doing stuff to you. But at the same time, my ass is tired. So what the hell are we right now?
But what would you title that?
I
would title it "Getting into the Silence." Nothing at all.
I would call that "It needs to stop" because clearly you're in denial.
I don't know. I feel like when we put these black and white lines around things, like what if the feelings are really there? What if you really, really do care about this person? So you don't
believe in titles?
I believe in titles when they are appropriate for you to accept.
Okay, so when is it appropriate to go from, like, seeing to dating to, let's say, going out?
Okay, so I think it's a very subjective thing. Right?
Yeah, I'm totally like
I'm going to say something and I don't even know if I believe it. I'm going to go for it and say this. I think that when you're seeing someone, so you're just getting to know them, it's still fresh, it's been a few weeks, maybe like a month, 2 months, perhaps of like dating here and there.
I think not all your friends know.
Yeah, I think that's like seeing someone, and you're asking when does it switch from seeing to dating to actually dating. I think after like 3 weeks of solid seeing someone, you're dating, aren't you? And I mean, dating doesn't mean I'm your girlfriend. But wait, dating doesn't mean I'm your girlfriend.
No. You know what? I think it also depends. It depends on so many things.
Confusing.
It depends also on how many times did you see that person in those 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, if you see that person once a week, then You know what I mean?
You're just seeing them.
Exactly. Like I guess it depends on the level of like how comfortable you guys are. You know what I mean? Before, like I've been in a relationship for 6 years, and you know I'm super comfortable. It's my man, you know. But sometimes I say, oh, I don't know, we're dating, and he turns to me and he's like, we're dating, and I'm like, but what are we doing? I don't know.
Going out.
Are we going? Is that
girl?
is that
You practically married.
I guess that, you know what? They need to make it possible for us to say the M word again.
Excuse me, mister, if you're listening. Yes, I said it. You practically married.
Okay, it's done. Yes.
Whenever you're
I
ready.
would like my ring, bitch.
I was going to say, whenever you're ready, just call me up. I'll help you for the ring. Anyways.
Oh my god.
Going back.
Yeah, no, but that's it. So I think that it depends on the level of comfort, you know, and see, to me, going out is a less official way of describing a relationship than dating. That's to me.
You guys, both you, Dee, and Aza, were talking about time frames.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, to me, you touch more on feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more about how you interact with the person and not so much time frames.
Okay.
I agree.
You know, because to me, you're seeing someone, it's kind of vague. You could be talking to more than one person when you're seeing them. When you're dating, it's like it becomes a little bit more
official.
No,
just a bit more.
No, even your communication with that person becomes more intense. You talk more. Maybe you'll talk
every day.
Once a day. You know, and then when it becomes official, it's like, okay, we're in a relationship.
Okay, so dating is that zone where you start considering. You're like, that person becomes your soul. Like the one person you're seeing type thing?
Yes, exactly.
You're not official, but you've decided to kind of keep it at them. Right?
Yeah, and you're really, like, you know, you want to spend time with just that person. You know, you want to be in a relationship. That's what it is to me. To me, it's not a time frame thing, how many times you see someone.
Okay, so me, personally, there's this whole thing when you go and call, like, because we wanted to segue into pet names. I'm sure we agree that the whole seeing, dating, we just now kind of clarified the whole thing, but I mean, it's still a very subjective subject, right?
Yeah, it depends on so many things.
It is. But say pet names. Like when we're talking about that. Me, personally, I don't...
What's example of pet names?
Like babe, boo,
love,
boo.
Baby love.
Yeah, exactly. Like baby love. Exactly. Anything.
Yeah.
People call each other
hubby,
papi, mommy,
papi,
mama.
You know what?
Papi and mommy.
I like mommy. I like mommy.
I use papi.
Yeah.
Not for anybody though.
Exactly.
Not so
God.
That's the thing.
I'm Latina,
it's
so
true,
to me it's like that's like baby to me.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. I don't use papi for every guy.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just dating, like we were talking about, or seeing someone, I'm not going to use papi. I'm going to use papi actually.
For your special someone?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man. Because I guess, are you using papi when you're speaking Spanish? Or just no?
Even when I'm speaking English, but I'm Latina, so to me that comes it just comes out.
Okay.
Well, could you
natural.
say it? Could you say how you would say it?
Do it. Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
Call me Papi.
Come
How's
on.
it going, Papi?
Oh, shit. Okay.
I get it.
No, but that's the thing.
I gotta be real into you if I'm gonna call you Papi.
That's the
Did you
thing.
guys hear that?
Yeah, and I don't know, baby, any of that. Pet names, honestly, I have to be involved with you. I have to. I call my friends mama. I call
babe.
Yeah, I have some friends that I call, babe. But a dude that I'm involved with, no, it has to be someone that I'm really like. At this point, we're dating. For me to call you babe.
Can we talk about boo and babe?
Yeah.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about boo boo.
Oh God.
Shall we?
I say that.
Boo boo.
I say boo boo.
Yeah, to me.
No, I say boo boo
That's
when I'm
cool.
kidding. I'm like, yeah, boo boo.
Yeah.
Do you boo boo?
Boo boo is
Do
Boo
you
is also hubby. puppy levels.
See, I call Lady Andy Boo Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And she is my Boo Boo.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But the thing is, if I'm gonna call you Boo, first of all, I don't really call men Boo Boo, but I've been called Boo Boo a lot, and
by dudes.
Yes, and not by men that I went out with, because actually men I go out with, like
they know better.
No, it's not that they know better. It's not really what they call me. They'll call me baby or whatever, but Boo Boo, I've been called by a few guys that I was just seeing or messing with.
Okay, so I guess,
you know what I mean?
Messing with, that's the thing too. But at least messing with, it's clear. It's like you fucking him, right?
Yeah, you just doing all kinds of things.
Yeah.
But messing with situations are, they're fun, and then they're weird, and then they're complicated,
and then you want them to end.
They're like, your sense bothers me. And then, or sometimes they're like, yeah, but like, how does the messing with relationship end? Like, how does that go? Like,
it's messy.
Like,
messing with ends messily.
Are you friends with any people that you mess with?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How about being called like baby girl by a male friend or sweetie?
That's fine.
I think it's okay too.
Baby girl, my dad calls me baby girl, and there's like,
I think it's
there's
okay
a
too.
feeling that it elicits in me. I feel safe. I feel weird too, because my dad, dad relationships are always complicated. There's a lot of guilt. I'm like, oh my god, what did I do wrong? But there's very few people that I would accept someone calling me baby girl from. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be offended, but I would just be like, okay, you're here and you're calling me baby girl. You're not serious. But there's some people who call me baby girl, and I'd just be like,
oh, you're soothed.
Yeah, or sweetie. Like, I don't know. Sweetie is okay for me from a male friend.
I don't know. Male friends, like, just call me D, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just call me D.
Just call me D.
I don't have a problem with that.
You know what? I don't know. Okay, like, I basically killed all my male friends. I mean, once you have a man for that long, like, the guys just leave. They're like, hey, But I don't know. It's just, I'm just talking from my point of view.
Okay.
So my guy friends just like call me D or D. And I swear it'd be weird to me if they were like, yeah, babe, whatever. Unless he's gay.
You know what? No, okay, so I understand what you're saying, but I don't have... Okay, so I have many guy friends. Most of them call me Aza, which I appreciate because it's my name. But I have a few... I have this one friend who's... He's a Pisces. He's gentle. He's got that nice little I get you vibe, and he calls me sweetheart, and I find it's so endearing. Yeah. And that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, one of my best friends, which is a guy, he's like a brother to me. He'll call me sweetie. I think that's
it's nice.
I like whenever I'm around and I hear that from him, I feel like this is a good environment.
It's so funny because I really don't feel like that. I feel like it's like if you're gonna call me like a
pet name,
it's like, or you're my man, or you're like my girl.
Okay.
That's it.
To me, there's different levels, right?
Yeah.
There's like baby, babe is for relationship, but I think sweetie, sweetie, dear, stuff like that, I find that's endearing. But
dear, it's like, are we at the Ritz-Carlton?
That's the one thing. I have a dude that used to call me dear, and I thought I never had a problem with that because no one ever called me that before. But it irked me every single time he called me dear or text me dear and be like, yo, bro, like,
but dear,
I don't know.
Dear, unfortunately, sometimes it's because of some of the people you've been heard dear from.
Yeah.
It can be such a condescending, like, I hear your opinion, dear. Why don't you shove your opinion up your a-hole?
It depends.
Stupid person.
Everything. It depends who it is.
Yeah,
always. Always.
Even within your friends, it depends.
For sure.
I know some girls that I use the word hun. Okay, and I'll use it with male friends as well as I do with girlfriends. But I've been called hun from girls, and sometimes it's condescending.
Yeah.
So you feel hun.
Yeah. So it depends. That's the thing. It depends who it comes from.
It's the tone, right?
So we're talking about that thing you're wearing.
You look ugly.
Why don't you kill yourself? have less affection in me.
You know?
Okay, so I'm just gonna like pull this in another direction for a second. So, what about like girls that call their girlfriends bitch?
I'm against it.
Right?
I'm not against it, but I don't know how I don't know. I call you guys maybe once in a blue moon. I'd be like, bitch, stop it.
Yeah,
But I feel like I have
it's
too much
okay.
respect for
But
you.
it has like it's a specific moment. It has a specific, but like I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm going out with my bitches. It's like,
No, no.
whoa.
No.
That's the
girl.
thing. Tone it down.
I'm actually very much against it.
Yeah, I calm down, and I don't. If I use it, it's gonna be like this, bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
Hi, bitch.
Bitch, please.
yeah, exactly.
No, but I like that whole thing of women saying me and my bitches. I'm
Yeah.
like, listen, you know what?
Gives a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I cannot
Have
lie.
some respect for yourself.
I understand that some
And
people
me.
are trying to reclaim words, and I don't knock them. I don't agree with sometimes, but I understand like using some like words like the N word.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I get it, but to me, I don't really feel comfortable. Like if you're someone who starts saying it a lot, I'm gonna probably feel a little bit uncomfortable, unless maybe your aura
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
really sends me that vibe, like right away, and I'm like, okay, you're just in a like category of yourself.
You know,
On
I
your
agree
own.
with you,
Yeah.
but you guys know the comedian Cat Williams?
Yeah.
Okay, so that guy he's just using it like it's
All
just
the time.
fucking, butter on bread.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And no, but he does. And at first, I thought it was gonna bother me,
Mhm.
but coming from him,
Yeah.
like you said,
Mhm.
Lady Andy, like it makes sense. You know, it makes sense to me. You
Mhm.
know?
It's
Mhm.
too much though, to be honest, and I don't know. Maybe we'll just cover this on another episode because I think it's actually a very good topic.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But since we were talking actually about friends, male friends,
Mm-hmm.
do you guys think that men and women could be friends?
Nope.
You know what?
See, I do.
think I do. I do, but under very specific circumstances. So I think that, it's
In
either-
a lab
No.
with
We're
doctors.
we're back to the magical forest
No,
again.
but that's the thing. No, I think that no, I have very close male friends,
I do too.
and
And
I
it's
really I
completely
value their
platonic.
friendship. I really do, but I know that we've together passed through a door where it's like, okay,
Is
first
this
of all,
going-
okay, so I think for a woman and a man to be friends, first of all, there needs to not be that sexual tension. I
Exactly.
think, and for friendships that go on past that, that's amazing. But even for friends that say at some point we were attracted to one another, there's always that moment where it's like, do we, what's going on? Okay, and you kind of silently decide together to move forward, or maybe you even have a conversation about it, and then you can be really, really good friends. I think.
I think both. I think that's a super good point. I have male friends where that happened
Yeah.
with
That moment. There.
that moment where I know at some point on either side there was an attraction,
Yeah.
and then we made it past that, and then it was like super tight.
Solid.
But I am very fortunate to also have friendships where there wasn't that complicated scenario,
Mhm.
and we're very good friends, and seriously, there's no sexual tension or attraction, and there hasn't been.
Mhm.
Okay,
So I know that's rare. I think it's maybe rare. I feel that I'm very fortunate to have that, but
Mhm.
it is possible. But I also agree with Aza because I've also had male friends where at one point in time, it's like that, I knew because they voiced it or whatever, there was that, or I knew there was the sexual tension,
Yeah.
and we made it past that. So, you know what? I do think it's possible.
And
But-
for those that work out, I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah.
Like it's there's something about having a dude as your friend
Amazing.
that
Love
makes
it.
it makes a big difference. You know?
It does. In a woman's life, I think it's great having male friends. And, especially when, I don't know, they become almost like a brother,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I've
I don't have brothers. So to me, I feel very fortunate to have people like that in my life.
Yeah, and I think that for my friends, my dude friends, with whom we've managed to pass through that door together, and they've told me, like, it's amazing. The conversations that we're able to have together are different from the conversations that he might be having with his dudes, his homies. Because as a woman, I can bring in a different viewpoint or a different way, different perspective, and him too. It gives me a sense like, no bullshit. There's something about guys when you talk to them. Well,
they want solution. No,
Exactly.
when they don't want to get into your pants.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
want, like, guys are geared towards solutions.
And they're I don't know. My male friends are very protective in a way that also, like, my female friends can be.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yes, and at the same time, you do say that we're like we're like a team of protectors. We're pretty up there with the dudes. So
that's true.
You probably mean like physically.
She's like,
we probably be like have to be the three of us to fight off one dude. You know,
I don't even know.
I don't know
turn
about
into
that.
a beast when I need to protect
I don't
my
know
girls.
because I've been out with Lady Andy,
Uh-huh.
and when dudes approach me, she turns into, like, she's so
she's
feminine.
a lioness with her cubs.
For some of you that know her, you know she's very feminine.
Mm-hmm.
And for all that don't, trust me, she's all women.
Feminine.
There's a lot of
But-
boobs in these cups.
Yeah. But let me tell you, when men hit on me, she turns into a man.
Black Panther.
And not only a man, she turns into my man.
Well, that's the thing. I think that we've had this conversation during different episodes where some of you are much more able to just like tune into your quote unquote masculine side or more like not energy in some places. And I think that there's some people that you meet that you can have that with.
Yeah.
That you can have that, like, okay, we can go into this asexual zone and it doesn't matter what you are and whatever the attributes that you have and need, we have to talk. And we have to have this conversation so you drop those weird vibes quickly. Because it's not only about sex.
Mm-hmm.
But you get
attraction.
instantly annoyed.
But for me,
She
no,
does,
but it's
though.
because, no, it's not because,
I love it, though. It's sweet, and I feel protected.
it's because I know it bothers you.
Yeah.
And so it's, for me, a protector, in my world, in my mind, it's not that the protectors are not women, but to me, what I go to right away is no.
Mm-hmm.
So I will match you there, and I'm comfortable there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm comfortable having relationships with men,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also comfortable having friendly relationships for a period of time with men where the energy is still kind of like, I want you to be mine. Do you want to be mine? I'm feeling tingles whenever I'm around.
Okay, listen.
Because there's still something to be said there.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with everything you said. But my bottom line is, men and women are not wired to be friends. That's my conclusion.
Oh.
Because I think that, like, see, even how you said it, it's like, you know, you have to address the passage of, like, hey, maybe you and me could. Maybe you and me.
Sometimes.
And well, I think that it's more like 90% of the time than the other way around. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think that it's more present than not. Mm-hmm. And also, I think that, like, at some point, there's always, like, or the woman or the man that wants more in than the other. You know what I mean? They're like friends, but somebody wants in. Mm-hmm. And if that person could get in, they would take the in. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know,
there's nothing really wrong.
There's no, I agree with you. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, you know?
But that's what it is.
That's what it is. And that's, like, I mean, me, I've had, like, you know, great relationships with dudes until it gets to that point where, like, it's like, do I want to get with you or don't I want to get with you, you know? Mm-hmm. And like I said before, being in a long-term relationship, I've seen my straight, maybe, like, eligible, like, partner guys of my life just, like, dwindle away. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like, she's gone.
See, that's one thing that I'm grateful for, because I've always managed to keep my male friends through relationships. And actually, anytime I was in a relationship with someone, they were getting along with my male friends, and I make sure to introduce actually my male friends right away. I don't want anything weird there. I want it to be clear, and I have nothing to hide. And I wouldn't. I'm not saying that that's what you said, Dee. I'm just saying I wouldn't drop my friends you know, because I'm in a relationship, because I'm not doing nothing wrong and my friends aren't either. As long as there's respect towards my man, and I'm also respecting my man, I don't think it should be a problem. And I was never put in that situation where it became a problem.
It's just not my experience. My experience is the other.
That.
Like, and I think it's beautiful that you can have that. But me personally, it was never like that. Yeah. And all the guy friends that I still have are gay. So they're not interested in me, which is great. And it's that space that allows us to be really good friends. Because I never really had the chance to, like you said, Asa, like pass that door. You know, that door was never a thing for me. You know, it was always like, well, you know, we're really good friends. I'm really into you. Or even me. The time has happened to me that was like, yo, I don't want to be your friend. You know what I mean? The bottom line is, I don't want to be your friend. Yeah, you know? So, like, to me, like, relationships between men and women, like, just, like, friendships, I'm always like, yo, honestly, even 20 years from now, couples are chilling, blah, blah, blah. Somebody wants in.
That's
how I see it.
You see, that's
from my experience.
That's the thing. That's why I'm really a blend between what Sybil is saying and what you're saying, Dee, because I do on one side have really, really good male friends that it's like we went through whatever we went through, and now it's like, brah, like you got my back, and there's a love that a homie, like
there's nothing
a bro
like it
can bring you that no one else can give you. You know. And then there's on the other side, I experienced this where I'm like, yeah, we can all be friends. Why not? And so at the time, you know, I have my boyfriend, we're good, we're happy, and I have my male friends, right? And my male friends are great. And one day I go hang out with my male friend, and we sit there, and I'm like, this is awkward.
It's like, you're not my friend, are you?
I was like, ooh, I realized we are not friends. Okay. And that made me realize, like, it's a little more complicated than, I'm your friend, you're my friend, happy joy, you know?
No, don't get me wrong. I've also been in situations where, obviously, I was in denial.
Yeah. We do that, eh? We do that.
Where I think it's my friend. And the dude is clearly...
He's not.
fantasizing about getting in my pants, or actually has developed feelings and is maybe competing with my man, and I had no idea.
Well, okay, this is the thing.
Yes.
Oh my God. I believed in this ideal world, utopia, if you will.
Yes.
Where you could have this grand amour, or I could have this grand amour for you, but I still respect your soul, and I want to just impart the love that I have in a very I need to devour you and keep you to myself kind of energy, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
It's a utopia. I tried
to planet that doesn't exist.
No, it does exist because our minds have imagined it.
All right.
Law of attraction, okay? Anyway, the point is I have tried. And it kind of burns. It burns on both sides. It's kind of like you're playing with fire. But I do believe there is a star somewhere in the universe galaxy where that world exists, where that's the story. But it did turn out well.
But okay, so, I mean, just to kind of wrap up, in my brain, this is how I see it. The whole male-female friendly relationship thing that we're talking about. I think that with a dude and a girl, for them to be friends, there can't be any sexual tension.
Nope, that shouldn't have been erased.
You cannot be attracted to one another that way. It can't. Because
you need to have moved past it.
Yeah, or you move past it. Exactly.
Like you've absorbed it and you've done sexual transmission. You both
agree that, okay, this is what it is, and blah, 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 it's there.
That's it.
Okay, but you both make a
that
spoken
decision.
Or unspoken pact that you're moving forward.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sometimes
you're directing a movie and you're creating a sculpture with that energy.
That's it. And it's also important to admit There are people you cannot be friends with.
That's
There are
true.
people, no matter how much you try,
you want to.
you are not bros or sisters or whatever.
It's never gonna happen.
It's just
you have to acknowledge that.
We have to be honest.
There are those people, even if you want to.
I've tried. Those people. I'm like, no, but we're friends.
Girl,
We're friends.
I gotta high five you on that one. Because me too, when I continued the denial until it couldn't
I feel like
be no
those
more.
are the only people I met.
I feel like
Yeah.
we wanted to be like balanced about this conversation, but it's
Anyways.
real.
You know
Last
what?
time that shit happened to me, I was running home scared. The last time. So I'm just saying, like, if you want to go down that road, get ready.
That rod.
That rod.
Yes.
Down that road.
Pandi rod.
Pound the rod. Pound the
It
rod.
is an adventure. You can write a book about it afterwards. Okay? Now please,
But I just want to say that, you know, I have male friends, but like I said, they're not heterosexual, so we don't have the sexual tension, and we never had to go. I like the imagery that you gave, Asa, about going through that door.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you had the sexual tension, and like Sybil said, or you addressed it, like spoken, or you just kind of like agreed,
Silently.
you know, non-verbal, you know?
Yeah.
But to me, you know, it's fine because I have these guys and I also have my man who's also my best friend.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
Because I don't have, like, I think it's a beautiful thing to have.
Yeah.
To be able to
No, I think I'm
speak
very
with
fortunate.
heterosexual men
Yeah,
that
I'm
are
very
going to be your
fortunate.
friends
Yeah.
and not be like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm actually very fortunate, you know, like some of them, the two of them that I'm thinking that are the closest to me, I'm very good friends with their women.
Right.
You know, like
Oh my
we're
God,
very,
that is
very-
best. That is
Yeah,
best.
so it's really, really platonic, and I am fortunate. Honestly, I really am, and it's like family.
I like that you say that because that's a part of relationships with men that we do not allow ourselves sometimes because we have all this extra stuff that we are not dealing with. As I dealt with myself, I recognized the importance of having male energy in your life.
Yeah,
And I
it's
have
important.
male friends. I don't care who you are coming into my relationship. There's no way you're going to tear me from these people unless they decide that they don't want to be in my world anymore. Because those relationships are just as important to me as the one. It doesn't have to be cut or dry.
And vice versa, your male friends will respect your relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so important.
Yeah.
But
So-
what if they have feelings though?
They need to stomp on those feelings and walk away.
And walk through that door.
Just like stop
Walk through that
or walk to go into the light. Sometimes, you know what, a conversation, just saying how you feel, just being like, you know what, I love you. I really love you, but I have these feelings about you and they're uncomfortable.
And I need to deal with it before we go
can,
forward.
yeah.
But we are going to get through that weird moment together.
Or not.
Talking about weird moments,
Yeah, go ahead.
what do you guys think about dating at the office?
That shit is a no-no.
No.
Have any of you dated anybody at the office?
Yes.
I know. I'm gonna tell you what. You know what? You speak.
So how did
'Cause
that?
you did it.
How did that work out?
I wouldn't advise it.
It's a no.
It's been my serial problem. You know, not a problem. It's been a serial situation because I'm passionate at work, and people I work with are passionate, so I understand.
And you like passionate people.
No.
Well,
The relationship that has worked in my life was someone I met at work,
Okay.
and the relationship that was not the case was somebody that I met at work.
Okay. So you have both
Pick
sides.
and choose.
Hashtag no.
for me,
There's a lot of
I
growth in
dated
this
someone.
conversation.
I dated someone in the past that I worked with, same office, and actually we weren't allowed to date at office, and it was one of the rules and regulations. So
Sybil breaking the rules.
what else is new?
You know what I mean?
Since I'm a kid.
Get the words out of my mouth, girl.
It's good to break the rules sometimes.
You know?
Life would get boring otherwise.
Right?
That's what
Anyways,
makes it fun.
Yeah. But you know what? It really didn't cause a problem. We
Okay.
weren't working in the same department,
Okay.
so maybe that's why.
That helps.
And hey, you know, having little rendezvous.
A little poontang in the elevator.
Yeah.
How about on the desk?
Oh my God.
Baby
When
girl.
the office is closed.
I like. You know, she's fully addicted on that shit. You know, did you guys watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That girl was all that too.
Oh man, I have yet to experience that. All I know is this: I haven't gotten with anyone at work because I don't know, I just haven't. But I remember going to theater school, my first year of theater school, and I was freaking out because I didn't know anyone, and it was my first time in Cégep, and I was just trying to.
You were young and impressionable.
Exactly, and I was trying to figure out, like, okay, what do I do now? Oh my God, I'm in college. And I went to see this mentor. There was this mentorship program, and the lady, before she even asked me my name, she was like, "You're in theater?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm studying theater." She's like, "Don't date anyone in your program." That was the first piece of advice.
That's because you know how the artists were passionate.
Oh my God!
No, but okay. So for my personal experience,
Don't do it though.
And I ended up doing it anyway. But you know, but you know
I
what?
just see people. This is why Isa and I are so close. We like to break the rules
That's the
sometimes.
thing. I mean, she told me that, and I was dead set on that, like not dating anyone. And you know what? I ended up meeting someone great, and it was awesome. But at the same time, the fact that we were so clustered, and everyone's so hungry.
it's incestuous.
Everyone's so hungry for the gossip and knowing what's up. And,
Oh yeah, that was the only part though. Like everybody's up in your.
everyone's
business.
like,
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's
hold
what-
on.
yeah.
Talking about that,
Mm-hmm.
this is how, like, my first taste of, like, don't mingle your love interests, your sex life with, you know, where you work, where you go to school, whatever, was in high school. Okay? So I had a good friend, and she started dating a guy from the school, you know? And first of all, I was like, third wheel. Like I majored third wheel. You know? And I was like, what is your minor? Third wheel.
I like
you
the
know?
little squeaky wheel in the back.
Like, right? So I basically had to find other friends, but anyway.
Yeah.
And I was just like watching them, and I was like, everybody, and you know, you're young, you're in high school, right?
Yeah.
Nightmare
And
on
it's
Elm
like-
Street.
Everybody is up in your business, like you lady said, like you and like Sybil and Asa said, right? It's just like everybody's in there. Everybody's like, so did you see? Oh my God, like she wasn't like, I think she's upset. Oh my God, he wasn't holding her hand. And I was in high school, and I was like, oh my God, like, you know, as the third wheeler, I had front seat of that, and I was like, you know what? I am not gonna reproduce that. I'm not gonna get involved. And I'm sorry, guys, from high school. From my school, like from setting, I turned you all down. I was just like, nope,
Done.
nope. Like, even if you're cute, we have a connection. I'm like, you're going to my school. I'm not getting involved.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen this. Like, no way.
I don't know what drama.
Well, yeah. So relationship in the office, to me, my experience, that was the only bad part, was that people were up in your business. Other than that, no, it was a good relationship.
I like flirtations at the office.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
Those are
Mm.
just don't do anything. Just
Right?
flirt for like 3
Yeah.
months.
For fun.
For fun. Keep it just keep it healthy, keep it normal, keep it, you know, and then just pray for yourself.
So let's turn up the heat a little bit.
Oh my God, I'm already drunk.
Turn it up.
Let's talk about open relationships versus conventional relationships.
No.
Okay, so
He's
open
like,
relationships.
I
I've had
care.
I've had more than one person tell me I'm in an open relationship. You know, I'm kind of like, we're cool. My girl, she gets me. You know, like she's known me for a long time.
Bullshit.
And you know, and I'm like, I would love to hear you say the same thing with
in
your
front of
girl
your
sitting
girl.
next to you.
Matter of fact, I like to hear it from his girl.
Right?
Your girl and I gotta have a conversation.
I'm sorry.
But you know what?
Oh my God.
Any man that would say that to me, say it was true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna be one of your women.
Mm-mm.
I'm not part of that harem.
No, but hold on. I agree with you, but
Me.
there's a real movement.
Yeah,
It's
of
okay, it's
course.
not a movement, but it's like
It's a movement.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Thank you. That's the right word.
It's a
It's a lifestyle
lifestyle.
about being polyamorous,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Is that
polyamorous? Yeah.
polyamorous?
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous. Is that it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So.
And but it's like you're in a relationship with somebody. Like, let's say I was I'm with my man, and then we're like, okay, so you can go and have sex with somebody else. Like, not just have sex, not just sex. It's really like that whole connection,
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really open.
For couples, swingers would be sex.
Yeah, swingers would be sex, but polyamorous is really about going on dates and connecting. It's really like you're in a relationship.
With different people.
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't some of them live all together? Actually,
Yeah.
Some of them
Okay,
do.
listen. I'm sorry.
I know, and they have a thing. Oh, I just want to say that.
Yeah, please. do.
There's this thing that they do. It's fluid bonding.
What is that?
a term?
Fluid bonding.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like, like in order to make sure that nobody has like, STDs, stuff like that, whatever, whoever you're having sex with is getting tested.
Mm-hmm.
And then you all agree that you will only have sex amongst
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to have a conversation if you want to go outside.
Exactly.
Fluid bonding.
Fluid bonding.
And how big of a group is that? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
I think
I guess it varies.
I guess so.
I think, honestly,
Hey, anybody listening that lives
Yeah,
that lifestyle,
yeah.
write us in.
We're really curious.
We're like
curious to find out
hear.
more about that. Yeah.
But you know what? Relationships
Not for me,
and
though.
sex between two people, it's complicated.
Mhm.
It's complicated as hell.
Really?
It's complicated.
How so?
No, as in like
Sex between two
when
people?
sex comes into the play within two people, or you're attached emotionally,
Mhm.
or love between two people, whether it's man, woman, friends, it's always complicated.
It's already complicated.
Some people have the ability to actually,
A relationship.
yeah, to actually be in relationship with more than one person.
Yeah.
And I can actually really empathize with that.
Mhm.
I really can. But it's not to be expected, like, oh, just because you've decided that you're someone who's polyamorous, you've accepted it, doesn't mean that you're immune. Like, you've decided, oh, because I'm with this other 4, 3, 2 people, one, I figured out the secret to the universe.
Mhm.
How to be in relationship with more than one person, myself, without losing my shit. You're already pissed off with yourself to begin with. Everyone
I
is so
could never.
complicated.
Look, to each their own.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whatever you do behind closed doors ain't none of my business.
Exactly.
Whatever floats your boat.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not for me.
I really
That's
understand
the
what
thing.
it feels like to be in love or emotionally attached to more than one person.
That
Yes.
what? Yeah.
Absolutely. And
you
even
explain-
attracted.
No, but sorry.
No, but even attracted to more than one person. That
Yeah,
like
it
happens in
happens.
life,
Yeah, but it's something admitting that to yourself,
Mhm.
right? And it's something actually having a relationship with 2, 3 people at once.
It's crazy.
It
I
is-
find it
they're all very
crazy.
different.
I
Like,
could never do that.
No.
Like, I just can't.
I don't know about doing it. I just understand that for some people, the idea of holding themselves back from a drive that is existing for them is uncomfortable.
It's
And
hindering
so
them.
It's hindering their spirit. And so for them, they want to express it. They want to figure it out. So when we point fingers at people who decide to do that, and we're like, well, either you succeed or you fail. And if you fail, then that is proof of the ridiculousness of your endeavor.
Mhm.
They're just having a life. Like, they're really drawn to having more than one relationship, and they've maybe expressed it to their partner or not, and they've gone ahead and engaged.
No, in polyamour,
Yeah.
you've expressed it. Like
Yeah.
you're not hiding things from your partners.
Okay.
Everybody knows how many partners there are.
Yeah.
You guys kind of agreed on the number of partners, and especially in fluid bonding, you know.
Mm.
And I
I
think
don't like the name, girl.
I didn't come up with it. I
The
didn't.
sound of that just sounds.
I did
That
not
just
come up
sounds
with it.
messy.
You know, and I feel like we need to put the name of a clinic.
Yeah, right. Fluid bonding. No, but like I
Yeah,
didn't
it
come up
sounds
with
like
the
a
word.
sperm bank.
But no, but
Hey, a good name for a sperm bank. Real talk.
at the same time, I think it goes with the whole, we've been taught that like monogamy, you
Yeah.
know? But I think that there's so many sorts of people in the world that for some people, like I'm not talking like you're like a grand vizier with like all this money and you're just getting like a harem. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people are, they accept it and they want in.
Really? I find this interesting. If this is really about humans having this like connection with other people, and we have, feelings for other people and attractions, then why is it always that it's the one man with 3 women, or in certain countries, it's the man that can marry a few women, but I have never seen,
Mhm.
but I'm not talking about those other countries.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what you're talking about, Dee.
Yeah.
How come it's always a scenario where it's one man with like 3-4 women?
That's
Actually,
not true. Polyamorous is not. That's
I've
not
never
true.
seen
There
it
was one
otherwise.
documentary which I'm happy to send to you, which was about a woman. It was part of other groups, but she actually had a relationship with 2 men, and she had children.
Yeah, with one of them, right? And the other one wasn't a that.
And one was,
What is
Never
it?
see that ever.
But
I've seen what's that show on TV?
What?
Well,
There's
yeah.
there's a reality show about.
Are you talking about the Mormons?
No,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
no,
some hip hop show.
and it wasn't The Bachelor or The Bachelorette either.
Oh my God! Thank you for
yes.
bringing that up.
Yes. No, it's a man that
No.
he
No.
lives with like 4 women, and he has children with all of them.
Is it on TLC?
Yes.
It's
Oh, okay, so
is
it's
on
probably
TLC.
the Mormons.
No, it's
No, but yes.
no. It's
Okay, if I could just say,
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, okay, fuck the people on TV. We're trying to be roots, trying to be grounded, trying to be
We're a
real.
podcast.
Speak of our experience.
Yeah.
I can
We're
honestly
2 feet in
say,
the ground.
open relationships. You know what? There's something really intriguing about it,
Not
but
to me.
but it's interesting. Like, say even what you guys are talking about right now, I find that fascinating. But when it comes to me and my relationships, you need to forget about that. You need to erase that. It's like Andy said, Lady Andy, Miss Lady Andy.
Thank
Should
you.
correct that.
Yeah, get it
So,
right,
like
girl.
Miss Lady Andy said,
Yeah.
a relationship between a man and a woman, one man, one woman, one-on-one. It's already complicated. It's
know.
already so freaking complicated and layered and already
And
has so many
complex.
things. That's the thing.
The
And
relationship with yourself is
exactly,
complicated.
just you and you. So
Yeah, who
I'm-
wants to deal with like 4 other people?
that's the thing. I'm like,
Jeez.
that's more of a headache than anything else for me.
Do you know
I
what?
can't do open relationships. I don't know what open relationships
Do you-
are.
Oh, no, wait, you know,
I'm
wait,
gonna
you know
keep
what?
it real simple. All of that, besides, I wouldn't be able to put. I have a hard. I need a book on decoding men. I've mentioned this before.
You did.
So there's no way that I'm dealing with like 4 men. Besides that, I ain't sharing the goods, my goods.
Ain't no
Right?
train.
If you my man, you mine,
That's it.
and I ain't sharing.
That's it.
Okay, but you know what? I agree with you.
I love that you say
You
that.
can look,
because I live
you cannot
vicariously.
touch.
No, you
I
can't
agree
be
with you,
untouched.
but there's also the thing. Okay, so now I'm like,
You can
sorry,
you
babe,
can shake his
I'm gonna
hand.
share a secret.
Go ahead, girl.
So, like-
Yes, please do.
No, but
We wanna
sometimes
hear it.
me and my man, we're just like, you know, like on top of everything that we share and that we're so happy together, we're like, you know what?
Rub it in.
It's so cool. No, but it's like, honestly,
Yeah.
with everything that's going on outside, like STIs and all
Oh,
the
shit.
sicknesses that are out there, even if you protect yourself, it's something that needs to be considered, you know?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like, I turn around, I'm like, yo, that complicated world, and I have me and my man doing our thing, you know, and we know what's at home,
Mm-hmm.
which is health.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Health and safety.
Yeah.
And you can go
And pleasure.
crazy.
No, but
The
you know what I mean?
liquids can feel free to run it over.
No, but
I
no,
can't
to
run
me-
it over.
To me,
Sorry,
That's something that comes in,
That was
like,
kinda
it's
extra.
not the main point, but it comes in, like, it adds to, like, the complication of having, like, fucking
Multiple
50 million
lovers, yeah.
partners.
but actually, like
Yeah.
to tie into what you're saying, Dee,
yeah.
it's like at this point in my life, I wouldn't go out with a man that wouldn't satisfy me at every single level.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't want to go out of that relationship. I would be complete with that one person,
Yeah.
you know? And I've always been like that. Like when I'm in a relationship with a man, I am like so into the man.
Yeah,
It
one
doesn't-
track
it
mind
does-
and heart.
Yeah, and
like,
it doesn't mean, hey, whatever. Doesn't mean
You're
I'm
still
not.
looking.
I'm still looking on the
She
street.
ain't blind.
I'm not blind. I'm
Yeah.
not blind, but you best believe I'm into my man.
Mhm.
And you know what? I'm not sharing my man with nobody.
I hear you, and I'm not either. That's
No.
all. That's all. I was
No, but
trying to
honestly,
say.
but if
Point.
you are polyamorous or you're into open relationships,
That's fine.
please write to us.
Yeah.
Let us
Talk to
know.
us. Let us know, what is it?
We want to
Because, like, right now we're kind of like, one-sided.
You know, we're like trying to understand it, but we can't.
But
Yeah.
you know, there's. Oh, sorry. Do you want to?
No.
These women. Okay, these women in. I don't know. I've heard of them. In different pockets around the world.
Yeah.
Where these women have relationships with different men,
Mm-hmm.
and it's instituted in their culture where they have babies with different men, and the whole culture is different. And I'm very interested and curious about them. It's considered a form of polyandry.
Yeah.
Because there are some women out there who can have truly a heart bond with more than one man.
Yeah.
And to feel like they cannot even speak on it with themselves or with their friends or even with the person is like torture. It's like blocking a piece of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to hear from anyone who has any information about that, because, and it's the same for the men, so that maybe we find a way, because I hear these couples who are like, like you said, this one man satisfies everything for me, but this kind of man can also be the type who can satisfy for many different people.
Yeah.
How do they have that conversation? How do they meet the partners that are appropriate for them? Because in love, you should be happy.
Yeah.
If you're satisfied with one person and you want to focus in with that person, you want maybe that person to focus right back in at you.
Yeah. But I'm wondering also, like, I mean, it's my, this is how I live, and I'm happy about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just wondering, are we brainwashed to think that monogamy is the way to do?
Yes.
I don't know. You see, I don't agree with that. I think that's actually evolution.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That monogamy
I
is
think if
evolution?
you look, monogamy to me, a lot of people might hate on what I'm saying, but I'm going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Who
That's my
cares? It's just an
opinion.
opinion.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Deal with it.
So,
If you're listening
You
to
know
it,
what?
deal with
It's
it.
called a place and
if
point
you
in
look
time.
back in
That's
history,
Mm-hmm.
there was no monogamy. And as time went on,
Until,
I think that actually that's evolution for me is monogamy. And
but
that's
monogamy was kind of established by religion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, religion
no.
said a man and a woman will lay together, and
I
they said
believe
this
in
is
that.
how it's good. No, but it's just like I feel I'm comfortable with my monogamous life. I am, but
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand is like, do I feel like it's the way to be because that's kind of what I've been told?
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's my question.
Well, I fiercely believe that, and like fiercely
Fiercely believe what?
that monogamy is the
The way to go. Why?
I think it's
Why?
because I was brainwashed.
But why? But why would you think that?
No, I understand what she's saying. That's what I agree with. I agree with the both of you. I agree that I think for the collective, we've all been sold to believe in one path.
Mhm.
But for some people, it is very fiercely their truth.
Yes,
There's more than
I respect
there's
it.
so many different truths, but for some people, this is my truth.
Mhm.
And it was just efficient to make everyone fit into this particular category
Mhm.
that represented maybe something that was considered a successful pairing.
Yeah.
So some people are truly like, I am monogamous, it doesn't matter. I love you.
Yeah.
And you love me.
And
And,
that's
we
it.
are partners and bonded and we're wrapped up and we just But for some people it's like, I love you. And God damn it, I'm in a novel. It's called Outlander. And it's ridiculous. And some people, they don't want to have a relationship with anybody. Some people want to sit down and have a relationship with themselves.
Yeah.
Some people want to have a relationship with freaking trees.
Some
people want to
Yeah,
have a
but you know
relationship
what?
with the earth.
That's the thing.
That
Okay,
becomes
so
a bit like.
but that's the
But that's the
crazy
thing.
thing.
Everyone has a limit.
That everyone has a limit, and I can, speaking for myself and my experience and where I'm at now, like, I'm still a very monogamous kind of lover. But at the same time, the realization that, oh my God, I can feel for this person really strongly, and at the same time feel for this and this and this person really strongly at the same time, doesn't mean that the bond is the same.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, if I have to choose, I usually have a very clear idea of who I'd want to focus on and put all my energy into.
Yeah.
But it's true that humans, we're complex.
Mhm.
You know, we're complex. We love, our capacity to love is even bigger than we can even understand or fathom or even try to define.
Yeah.
So the connections that we feel with one person can be really strong, and then you can have like 4 other people that you're feeling really strongly for as well.
Yeah.
And that comes into play. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
when it comes to love and open relationships, I'm very open in my monogamous relationship.
I love how you put that.
I'm very open to in my monogamous relationship with my
I love
man.
how you put that.
I'm very open with my man for sure. And you know what? I believe that if either one of them has urges to go have sex with someone else and you're not desiring your man or your woman as you used to, and now you're in love with someone else, you need to break up with that person.
Yeah, break up.
And before you go cheat.
And then,
Yeah,
You know,
no, but okay,
funny.
but to go back, it's just like I feel. I mean, I'm talking about something that I don't even know because all I know is monogamy, and this is where I feel good, you know, and like you said, open in my monogamous relationship, you know, absolutely. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of like, you know, the American dream.
mm-hmm.
You know how they sold us the American dream. It's like you can get married, you can have a house,
Start from nothing.
picket fence.
Yeah,
But hold on. Let me just finish. You know, like the American dream was sold to us, and like no matter how hard we're trying to like find our own way, whatever. But that thing is very real. But the American dream was someone's dream, somebody's dream. Some people really identify to that and really want to, you know, that's their dream. But it's not everyone's dream.
It's not.
So all I'm saying is.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So see what I mean?
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is I'm comfortable in my monogamy, but if you can live a happy life with consenting adults that are, you know, in a polyamorous relationship, however you want to, like, you know, define it.
Yeah.
Then please go on
And write us.
and tell me how it is.
Let us know. I mean, if there's anyone out there listening
Vine us.
and you happen to be in polyamorous
Instagram.
relationship,
And like it's sane and it's safe and it's like it feels good and it's just like it's like a regular thing, you know.
let us know.
Yeah, it's
what
just
you
like
think.
open your mind.
You know what?
You know.
Please, actually, easy for us to find it. If you do, hashtag 4girls and a mic and hashtag open relationship cray cray. We will find you.
That's
We
it.
will find you that way. We're going to look for you because we actually want to know. Now, it's interesting how with the internet, we can actually like reach out to people like this. And with our podcast, I know we've all had different little stories. People are reaching out and saying things like, oh, I really like the way your brain works. And I'm like, dude, you have like 1 hour, not even of me a week, possibly. I'm crazy. Not your cup of tea.
But your
there's a
brain
lot of-
still works fine.
My brain works fine. We can talk that, but there's like this internet reaching out, and I'm hearing of people who are meeting the loves of their life from the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, internet
That's
dating.
true. I have friends.
people.
I have friends who met. Okay, so I have this girlfriend who met a lover on Tinder.
Yeah.
Her lover. They've been together for 1.5 years. They're happy. They're great. But at the same time, I know people who've been on Tinder for a while. They had to delete their account, and they met just a bunch of freaking
Assholes.
Assholes. That's
My friend met her husband on Plenty of Fish.
Really?
Oh.
God bless her heart.
Plenty of Fish.
What?
Like Plenty
Was
of
there-
Fish is
was
like
there fish
the
at the
Tinder
wedding?
of like non-Tinder. You know what I
Well, I have a lot. No, maybe 3 girlfriends that went on Tinder and Plenty of Fish and all of that. And it was a really bad experience.
Oh my.
Yeah, because it's mostly about like hooking up, right?
That's the thing. I mean, online dating, I've never been interested in that because you know what? Already dating like people that I meet, that I actually see, that I see and meet in the flesh, it's already complicated as it is. So for me to go online and put on this profile and be like, I like to go on walks in the park and I enjoy music.
I like magic
and
forest.
it's just not my thing, you know what I mean? But it does give me hope, and it makes me happy to know that some people find their husbands and their wives on online dating websites.
I think it's just a great. It's like how can I say this? Like, you know, you go into a bar. You're like, you know, I'm single. I want to meet people. You go into a bar and you have really shitty nights, and then you have really great nights. I think it's kind of the same thing, but it's
on Nitro.
Yeah, virtual. But I personally believe that if you're on online dating, you shouldn't give up on the real life.
Yeah.
You know, meeting people option.
Well, I just wanted to put this one out. Like, I saw this really crazy video. This guy filmed his mom, and he said, "Would you date my mom?"
Mm-hmm.
And it was so sweet. Like, he captured his mother in her essence, and was just like, she is a great woman.
Did she know about it?
She found out afterwards.
Oh my God!
And they showed he showed the video. No, he showed the video of showing
I'd
her.
kill him.
Like, she made. He made the.
I'd kill my son.
Well, he made a video.
Yeah.
He made a video, and then he sat his mother down, and he said, "Watch this video." And so he was filming her watching the video, and he played parts of it, and he made this ode to his mother. And at the end, he was like, "Can I post this online? I want you to find the love of your life." And her face was just like, "I've been kidding you. But she was just looking at it, and she goes, "Okay." And
So what was the denouement? Like, what happened?
was
Did she find a
that
man?
we all got to watch this video. It went viral.
Did
And
she find a man?
I don't know. I don't know if they
Then
lived
your
happily ever
story
after.
is like queue de poisson.
Why do we need to have the happily ever after? Like, relationships are more than just the happily ever after. There's the part where you meet the guy. There's the part where you're like, I talked to him, and I was like, there's the part where
And then you live through it.
and then
It sucks,
so
it
this
breaks
is
your
the
heart,
part
and then
we're
you
at.
die.
Okay. And that's why we don't like love.
Boom.
Please, what were you gonna say?
Well, I've never gone on any of those sites like Tinder or Plenty of Fish or
Neither have I, yeah.
you know, the matching things on TV.
On the internet.
Yeah. However, I did meet someone online on social media, and you see, I was against it before, and I could frankly say after experiencing it once, I continue to be against it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
It was a complete clusterfuck and a huge disappointment.
But you can never really know the person.
Supposed to be.
And that's the thing. It could be I think it's scary.
Yeah.
You know what? No, wait. I said it once. I said it twice.
What?
Men are afraid to find chicks that are ugly and fat. You know, chicks are afraid to find dudes that will rape and murder them.
Yeah.
So like, it says a lot about fucking the virtual.
The stakes are different, and that's the thing. And at the same time, you know what? Meeting a guy online. I mean, I remember being in high school, and there was this stupid website called Caramel. And I created a profile, and in it I was from Martinique, and I was studying medicine or whatever the hell I was trying to
How
study.
old were you?
I was 14 years old. But you know what? On the website, I was like, I'm 19, you know, I'm 19, and you know, like, this is what I look like, this is what I'm into, I didn't stray too far from what I was into. But all that
you
to
were
say
studying
that,
medicine.
I mean, I
You
had
had a
like
persona going.
exactly. And the thing is, online with internet dating is that you can create your persona. You can create who you want to portray. You can create
Or who you want to be.
who you want to
But
be,
you're not.
who you want to portray to the people who are going to be coming to your profile and saying, hey, I want to meet this girl. And I remember every time, shit, I'm a 14-year-old, forehead on legs. That's what I was. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I mean, shit, I've always known how to write. I write very well, and I was able to, entre guillemets, sell myself to those lovers, people who are trying to find a lover. And I remember at the time being like, yo, I am inventing a bunch of crap, and y'all are taking it. And
But what were you getting out of it?
for me,
It was
honestly,
hot.
at the time, it was just curiosity. It was like, okay, I mean, there are people, these guys that I'm writing to, and I can create this persona, and I can be whoever I want to be right now, and forget about it after. I can go run and play with my friends and forget about
And
it.
be yourself.
Yeah,
And
I
come
think
back
that-
and be that character.
That's it, but that's what I got from it. But all that to say that online dating, the iffy thing is that people can create whatever they want from that persona. They can put it out there, but then you meet the person and you're like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's the one thing with online dating that I'm kind of not sure about. You know what I mean?
So if actually you guys have any story that you'd like to share with
Good or
us,
bad.
good or bad, if it was a clusterfuck like it was for me,
Yeah.
you could hashtag
Cray of the day, because really we know, and that was cray.
If you found the love of your life, hashtag love of my life.
Yes.
And tweet us.
Yeah, absolutely. At Talking About It. Yeah.
And that's TALKIN about it.
You know, talking.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Yeah.
Like, also, please do not be ashamed of your crazy status.
No.
I'm crazy. You know,
we're all crazy.
And you know what? If you are, why don't you start practicing the art of putting out cray of the day on your Tinder status, so that other crays of the day can show up and meet with you, because that's more fun than meeting someone who wants a normal time.
And if you
cray of the day.
And if you want to remain anonymous,
Cray of the day.
and tell us your story, we'd love to hear from you. And you could always reach us at our website.
Yes, www.letstalkaboutitpodcast.com.
Absolutely, because we share, but we want to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for everything that you've been saying.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you.
Talking about communication.
Food.
Talking about communication. Let's end with friendship.
Absolutely.
Friendship is a wonderful relationship.
Yeah.
But, I observe men amongst themselves, friends men between themselves, and women amongst themselves. Very different.
Oh my God, it's a world apart.
It's a world apart. What do you think? What's your take on that?
Well, I think, first of all, I think that women, or I don't know if it's just women or just my friends, I find that we share a lot more. You know what I mean? Like, we talk about, if you talk about, let's say, a sexual encounter.
Yeah.
From, like, a girl's point of view, it'll be like, you'll have, like, the dick size, and you'll have, like, how it happened, how many trusts, and whatever, how it happened.
Yeah.
And dudes would just be like, I banged her.
Bam. That was it. I banged her. That's
You know what I mean? And you're like, okay. So I guess just to start with that, it's just like, I feel like women are like more, we're just going to share more from the get, even from a woman that you're not even really, really close to, from the get-go, the sharing is going to be like more than the dude.
Well, that's what I thought. That's the good side, is that I find us women, we have a very solid support system, which allows us to process a problem way quicker, I think, because we're able to pick up the phone right away. Girl, I'm going through this, bounce it off our friends, our girlfriends, get advice, get opinion, cry with your friend, all of that.
Yeah.
Whereas I think men go through a lot of their issues by themselves, so they don't have the same support system.
You're right.
But on the flip side, also, unless you have a sisterhood, I've seen a lot of female friends become frenemies.
Yeah.
There's actually a term for it. So it's
Frenemies,
like women competing with each other.
But pretending like they're in love
Yeah, and it's like one day they love each other, one day they're fighting about stupidity, competing, like just cattiness. And men don't have that. And sometimes I look at men and it's just more simple. I think it's more, it's got its good sides. We're more complex as far as that's concerned. So I think that's got a wonderful side.
Yeah.
But I also think like if you ask your friend advice, a girlfriend, usually the advice she's going to give you is filtered through her own experience or whatever she's going through in life.
Yeah.
So let's say she's going through something with a man.
Yeah.
So she's feeling a little bitter. And you're calling her for advice on your man. You might not get something neutral.
Yeah, that's
very, very subjective opinion.
Yeah, and what if your girl doesn't like the man you're dating?
Forget it.
But
don't call. You know what? That's a funny thing. If your girl doesn't like the man you're dating, you ain't gonna call her.
That's it.
Because you know it.
Yeah.
You're gonna call another girlfriend.
That's true.
Because that's how we are.
Yeah, if you're smart about it.
It's advised to not do that. But the fact is that these lines get blurred.
Yeah.
They always get blurred. And I know guys, like I have male friends. So they tell me very intimate conversations, like things about their male friends. And I actually am surprised about the amount of, they do it in a different way, but they share information in these like really compact packages. Like put it in your computer and this message shall self-destruct. They do some weird shit. But they give all the stuff that we give in this like fluid dance in like a package.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, I feel like that term frenemy has been used in some very like, whatever, you need to just dump that chick and walk away. But when you're a woman and you find yourself, or I don't know about guys, I'm not a dude, I'm a girl.
You're a chick. You're a woman.
Have boobies.
Yes,
and
you
big.
do. Lots of them.
And yes, they are.
Yeah.
And that said, you know, like, if you have a frenemy situation that's going on, it's not as simple as she's a bitch and you need to walk away or run away. There's maybe a part of you that's kind of a bitch too.
Yeah.
You know? And you need to like, she's giving you an opportunity to like feel it out.
And to look at
and
yourself.
understand and look at yourself.
But to me, I don't have any girlfriends that I would say are frenemies. If I have to go to that point, you ain't my friend.
Well, I don't know.
No, I know girls that I probably wouldn't get closer to. So, because there's kind of that undertone, you know, going on. But I would not bring that person in my close circle.
If you recognize that shit from the get-go, hello.
Exactly.
God bless your heart.
That's
so
enough.
Run away.
But go
Another difference with dudes,
Yeah.
I find, is that dudes don't ask questions. Okay? If I send my man to go speak with his friend, and his friend is gonna have a baby, I'm not gonna know when the baby's due. I'm not gonna know the sex of the baby. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna know anything.
They're not deep. They're not as
At all.
Yeah.
Really though.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna know everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna get out there, and she's not even my best friend. She's just a woman that I know. She's just, you know what? My man's best friend's woman.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna know everything. I'm gonna know the 10 top names that they thought of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know everything. But he'll be like,
when did you conceive the baby?
do you know what I mean? She's gonna tell me everything. But because I'm gonna ask the question too, right?
Yeah.
But dude is gonna be like, Chuck is.
I don't know.
Chuck
the baby's
is gonna
like
be a
4,
father.
5.
Yeah.
Let's have a cigar.
And I'm like, how old is the child? 4, 5, 8, and you find out the baby's like 8 months. You're like,
But you know what? You know what's interesting is that we'll have like us. You know, we're like 4 of us.
Yeah.
You know, men have that one friend.
Yeah,
that one friend.
And one dude.
That one friend.
they know what's going on.
Or they'll let their emotional side come out. And that one friend knows a little bit more than the other friends.
But they know, but that's friends.
That's another thing. Bromances.
You know what? I don't know if we're gonna tackle this in another fucking episode.
Yes.
Because you know what? Bromance is a very
It's a
interesting
real thing.
and I think we're gonna need dudes
You
to
need to
discuss
respect
the
it.
ins and outs of bromances.
But
And
we'll
why
have
we
that-
don't need
we'll
to
have
get
that-
involved.
We'll have that chance. You know why?
Mm.
Because next episode is women
versus men. So
Yes.
y'all listening, you better hook that thing
Ooh, who
up.
wants to
Make
talk
sure
to
to
us?
be aware of the fact that we are discussing men versus women. We're gonna have really interesting questions.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what? That's great.
It's a match you're not going to want to miss.
You'll get your astrology that day too.
If there's something you want us to ask, please deliver it to us.
Please.
Yes.
You know where we're at.
That's it. Yo, let's talk about it podcast.com. Y'all need to get with the program.
Twitter are talking about it.
So make sure you tune in next week because it's going to be the match of the century.
It's gonna be hot.
Men versus women.
So, I mean, we've gone past the hour right now, but we want to thank y'all for listening, for tuning in, for following us on Twitter at Talking About It, for following us on Instagram at Talk Post. Make sure to check out our website at www.letstalkaboutitpodcast.com.
And check us out on Facebook.
That's it. If you have opinions, comments, anything you want to add to that, please, by any means, add to our comments on YouTube. Subscribe to our page. We are so happy to have you around here for our discussions. And tune in for the next episode.
Bye.
We out.
Say bye.
Peace.
We out.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Say bye.
Hashtag no.
Too much.